I'm here to release some things that Holy Spirit wants me to release. I'm here to see this something on my chin that's from my window. I don't know what that is, but anyway, to release some things that God wants me to release. And it's all a blessing. It's a tremendous blessing that the way he's moving, the way he's orchestrating, what he's penetrating to you in your life during this season. This season is very important. This might be the most important season you walk in this year. It's not about January. Well, every season is important, but this season, because this is a transporting season, and he's releasing keys. I wrote down some imperative things that he was speaking so I wouldn't forget anything, the way he brought it to me to bring it to you. Those that have ears to hear, please hear. This word will resonate with everybody. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you're doing. No one is going to be missed from what I'm getting ready to be, what I'm getting ready to release. He's speaking about he's speaking about shifting, but more than just shifting, transporting. Everyone is getting ready to be transported. Either you're going to be transported into moving forward or moving backwards, but you will be in transporting. Oh yeah. But the thing about this, the ones that are moving forward, you're going to be transporting with keys. The Lord is delivering keys in your hand. These are things that you have been praying for. These are things that you have not been praying for. These are things that he's blessing you with. These are things that are breakthroughs that you didn't even know about, that God was correlating behind the scenes in your life the whole while. This is why he had you to move away from certain people. He had you look like God just had you stagnated for a long time. He didn't have you stagnated. For many of you, he had you still. He had you still because he was breaking some things out of you. Because the old behavior, the old you, that old nasty stuff that's flesh, cannot go where you're going. He cannot allow the old behavior, the old ways, the old way of thinking, the old way of living to go where he's trying to bring you. That's why it seemed like you were just stagnated, nothing moving. Looked like you were getting hit with some things because he was orchestrating it. The reason why he was orchestrating it, because the keys that he's about to give you, everybody can't have these keys. You not overdue. You not undone. You right on time for the keys that he's talking about. These keys are keys of transportation. It's transport, bringing you from one place to another. It's a shifting. Let me tell you how this shifting is for you if you know that this is for you. Put this in your spirit. Say the Holy Spirit has been unctioning you about some things. Same examples, the same way. I'm going to give you a great example. Same way you would have, something would have made you mad, right? And the old way of you reacting to that, whether it was something you tripping on yourself about, someone just constantly that nags you, or something that would just be irritating to your spirit. All of a sudden, you got peace about it. All of a sudden, it's like, you know what? I don't even have time to deal with this no more. I don't need to react to that. That's foolishness. And you think you saying this. The Holy Spirit in you birthed this out of you. Because you doing that, you giving God a yes. Without even knowing, you giving God a yes. You giving God a yes without reacting, you reacting to that old mess, to them old people, the old way. And remember, no reaction is also a reaction. You're learning every response don't need a response. Sometimes your silence is a response. There's one way you got the keys, right? Another way he's delivering you these keys. Say, for example, he's been speaking to you about certain things that he wanted to do for you. There's some certain things you've been praying for, certain things that he's been asking you about. And he, all of a sudden, you're not talking like you would normally talk about your business. You been more of on a silent path about what you've been praying about. You're not the prayers person where they be like, girl, what's going on? Dude, what's going on? And now you telling everybody your business. You stepped into discernment. You stepped into the order of God where now you doing things differently because you realizing everybody around you is not your friend. You looking at the foes that's around you because now you have gathered wisdom. You don't know who praying against you. The same people that skin and grin in your face be the main ones praying against you. Some of the same people you grew up with be some of the same people that pray against you. Some of the same people in your family members that call and check on you for certain reasons, and some of it is not always good motives, are the same people that pray against you. I'm telling you what I know. It's just like this. You are in such a divine timing. And what I mean by divine timing, say the example, this is how you got the keys. You got the keys. We in July. Let me tell you how imperative this is. We in July, right? And you getting ready to step into August. You getting ready to step into August. He's letting you go through everything you need to go through. You saw the signs. I mean, you've been in position. You heard, you moving differently. You thinking differently. You stepped into wisdom. You know you're not doing things the old way that you would normally do. You shifted. You've been transporting without you even realizing really the transport you're doing. You just making changes. But you think you just been making them. The Holy Spirit in you been unctioning you and you just been making them. All of this means you giving God a yes, God. Just like, let me tell you how this works. Just like the Lord told the children of Israel, right, to walk around Jericho for 7 days. They already had the victory, but this was the order that the God gave them. He told the children of Israel to walk around Jericho for 7 days. Silently. I'm using this key word for a reason. Silently. Then on the 7th day, they would give a loud shout and the walls would come down. 7. We in 7. You are transporting into 8, August, new beginning. He is shifting you out of completion and perfection, which you in now. That's what 7 mean, into August, new beginning. You stepping into a new beginning. The keys that he's releasing are for your new beginning. You literally have keys in the spirit realm. Now, you get them in the natural. Some of you have already been getting keys. What keys am I talking about? New businesses, new homes. You literally relocating. Some of you that's getting ready for college, you relocating. Some of you are getting married. You relocating. Some of you are getting divorced. You relocating. Some of you are completely coming out of the old world system of doing things. You are relocating. Your tongues, with your prayer language, is relocating, calibrating. Everything about you is relocating. I want you to hear me in the spirit. Even your job, some of you are getting ready to get promotions that you don't even know about. Some of you have not even, some of these things you have not even prayed for. God is releasing them to you. Save this video. Save the date. Today is the 23rd. 2 plus 3 is 5. That means that's grace. God is giving grace on the word that I'm releasing because you're going to see it come to pass. That's for the keys to the people that's transporting. You also, 2 shiftings. That's for the first shifting. The second shifting are these for this group of people. God has been speaking to you. God has been warning you. God has been talking to you. He has been unctioning you. The Holy Spirit has been pulling on you, tugging on you with no avail. The things that God has put in your hands, He's getting ready to take out your hands and give it to the next person. And he's going to watch. You're going to see them get what he gave you, which should have been a blessing and a treasure, and the next person getting ready to run with it. And they're going to multiply like crazy with what God gave you. It's going to be like this. It's already happening to some, and who it hasn't happened yet, watch how it come to pass. It has to, because it's God's will. God is a God of order. A lot of people that God has blessed things with, they forfeited. They got high-minded with. Come on. They misuse it, mismanage it. So he's going to give it to the one who's, God, use me. God, here I am. God, I'm your vessel. The ones that's crying out for his glory, for his purpose. He's taking what he's given that person who's sitting on it and misusing it and thinking they're a big I and everybody else is a little you. Hear me good. He's giving that. It's just like he gave the talents. He's taking that away, and he's getting ready to transport that to the one who's been asking God, Lord, here I am. Just use me. And that you are going to watch Saul. You are going to watch David run with it and become king. I want you to understand this. Save this video, because God has spoken to you. One thing God don't have to do is beg. He's a patient God, very patient. But when you sit on God's blessing and you mismanage and misuse them, another man's trash is another man's treasure. And you're gonna walk into envy. You're going to walk into jealousy. You're going to walk into hatred. You're going to want to backbite the individual that got it. You're going to want to talk about them. You're going to want to slander them. And God is going to shut you down, because he gave this to you a while ago. This is how you know what I'm talking about. You talk to people like they beneath you. He's giving you a position and a place. You know who this is for. And you've done absolutely. At first you was doing what you needed to do with it. Then you got high-minded. Then you began to treat everybody else like they were less than. Now, Saul, you getting ready to see David finish building the kingdom and do what you should have been able to completely rest in. And so you're going to see a lot of transporting with this blessing with somebody else. And they going to run with it. They going to build it like crazy. They going to multiply, by leaps and bounds. 2 different transports. Keys are for the first one. May God bless you. I love each and every one of you. Take this word to the Lord. See if it resonates with your spirit. It may not. But I know what he's releasing, because he showed me this today. You already seen a lot of transporting and moving around you and in you. But the greatest ones, it's not even about what you know about. The blessings that he's getting ready to release, these are the ones he's just giving you. These are the ones he's just handing you, because you have broken away from the mundane. You just made decisions that I'm not staying in this place. It's no growth. It's desert land. I got to be where green pastures are. And you made a decision because you've had an experience. God bless you. I love you. Congratulations to those that are getting the keys. I pray mercy for those that God had to continue to unction and pull and talk to you and send other people to talk to you, because you forfeited a great blessing. God is getting ready to let you watch what you could have built and became made great in his name, in his honor, and in his glory. God bless you. You have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. But congratulations. I'm always praying for you all. I love you all. Take care of yourselves.